I'm in Huaqiangbei. This is the biggest electronics market in the world, and I have been here over 10 years. I know very well about this place. I'll tell you why this market is the biggest in the world. It is the biggest electronics component market in the world, and I can show you what the exactly market looks like for electronic components here. You can find everything you need here, and also you can realize your dream. Let's go and see. Not only these buildings, the Huaqiangbei market is really big, and in these buildings a lot of things you can find here. And in this building you can find the computers, phones, and other things, cameras. And in this shop, you can find a lot of products related to content creation equipment here. All these electronic parts need electronic components. Huaqiangbei is the world's biggest electronic components marketplace. And in this area, I have expertise for over 10 years. I can show you how the electronic components markets look like here. It's really big.
Yeah.
Let's go to the market. You can see a lot of buildings here. These buildings or a lot of company, a lot of shop builders are focused on business of electronic components. A lot of brands include of different kind of ICs, resistors, capacitors, and also include different kind of brands, overseas brands, Chinese brands are all here. So you can find everything here. Let's go and see. The first one, I'd like to show you what's inside in this building. You can see a lot of different shops here, and this shop there focusing on different kind of brands or different kinds of products, and for this brand is a Chinese brand, and this is Murata. For this shop is focusing on Murata parts, Murata capacity, and you can see for this shop it's focused on ADI, analog device. So today is Saturday, and some shop, but they're still on work because a lot of everyday people buy different kind of components from this market. This is only one building. 你们是做电容吗？还是二极管、MOS 管之类的是吧？哦，就是国内的品牌的。哦，好的，好的。Shop is focusing on capacitors. They sell different kind brand of capacitors, and you can buy large quantity or small quantity. It's okay. So they are very flexible. For this shop, they buy the stock overseas, like from OEM stock or EMS factory stock, then sell to the market. That's another way of the sourcing. Yeah. 你们 ADI 你们主做 ADI 吗？那你们的渠道一般是哪里的渠道？
这个我不清楚。
你们好的，那我加一下你们的联系方式。做 ST 吗？还是主要都所有的品牌都在做的？啊，主要 ST。哦，你们主要做 ST 啊？哦 ，For this shop, they're only focus on ST brand. You can see this shop is also focusing on capacitors and different kind of gears, and like the peripherals. And you can find a lot of supplies here, include passive parts, active parts. All these floors are focusing on IC. Let's leave this building and go to another buildings. And in front of us is another building also focused on electronic components. And let's go and see. And maybe different kind of buildings focus on different kind of products. Maybe have different kind of channels. Yeah, every day, many components are selling from this market to all over the world.
Chinese electronic commercial street, Huaqiangbei.
Yes, right. We are go to another buildings. In these buildings also focus on electronic components, but these buildings are mainly from Chinese brand. Yeah, let's go and see. In these buildings, just finished the decoration. You know, a lot of buildings are moved to their new shops. Most of the brands are Chinese brand. This brand is focused on capacitors, Chinese brand. And this shop is another Chinese brand for MOSFET. Yes, also this one. You know, for Chinese brand now the quality is quite competitive. Quality is perfect and the cost is very competitive. Yeah. Every day a lot of goods coming and out, and this brand, you know, is Samsung capacitors. Yeah. Let's go to another buildings and also only focus on electronic components. You can find a lot of shops also here. You can find different kind of brands and different kind of active parts, passive parts here. But in this market, it contains new and original, refurbished, or some other second-hand ICs. But so it's hard for, if you don't know the market very well, you can't identify what part is the refurbished part, which one is new and original. So that's why we need to we need to find. That's our job. We only focus on electronic components with new and originals, and to identify which shops can sell the good quality enough products here. We have expertise in electronic component supply for over 10 years, and for us, we have very competitive supply channels. With these shops, we can identify which shops have good quality and which shop had very competitive price, especially the quality. You know, a lot of people maybe sell the very competitive, very low price, but their quality is refurbished. And also it's hard to identify. That's our job. We need to identify. We have very good channels to identify the good quality. You know, even one brand have a lot for Murata have a lot of shops here, but each shops, because they have different kind of channels, maybe directly from the original manufacturer or from the agent or from open market, the price is different. So we can identify, we can find source which one have the competitive price. Just as I said, these buildings focus on Chinese brand electronic components. Our business is mainly focused on overseas brand, but also, if you like, we can offer every brand you need. Yeah, let's go to another buildings. This building also contains a lot of shops here. Yeah, you know, this brand, shows their advantage brands. Each shops have their advantage brands, and this is their brands and also their competitive part number. Actually, in these buildings, it's not only in active parts, it contains different kind of parts, active, passive, and even for one brand, they have different kind of shops and different kind of parts. Part name have different kind of competitive price, and also for some shops, maybe they just say their fake parts like refurbished, second hand. So you need to try hard to identify it. In this shop, you can see they have a lot of stock here, and they focus on not only focus on one brand, they focus on different kind of brand, and I think the channel to get the stock have a lot of channel, maybe from the original manufacturer, from agent, and from the overseas stock. But different kind of stock, you need to have the capability to identify the quality, not only focus on the price. For this shop is, you can see most of the electronic components are from overseas EMS manufacturers. So the quality you need to identify it, if it's competitive or not. Yeah. Now I guide you to another buildings over there. And this building is also contains a lot of different kind electronic components. In the market, I just showed in the market, you can find a lot of components here. Active parts, passive parts, brand new, and also refurbished parts and the EMS stock. So this market is huge, and you also need to have the capability to identify what you need. Yeah, not only focus on the price, but also for the good quality. Let's go and upstairs. You can know in this building, even in one floor, the one floor is consumer electronic components, and the second one is electronic components, and another two is the third is focused on computer related spare parts, and the first floor is also focused on computer related parts. Yeah. You can see this shop is only focused on burners parts. Yeah, different kind of parts here, and they keep a large stock here. And for this shop, they are focused on PCBA. And if you have that, people have that request, they can help you to make the PCB and put their electronic components on it and sell the whole PCBA to you. Yeah. They can help you to design the PCBA, they can follow your instruction. Follow your product to help to design, but it depends on different kind of products, and they can make many material layers of the PCB. For this shop, they have factory in Dongguan, and they can design, they can make a PCB and do the PCBA, and the whole process they can do.
So if I have a kind of idea to develop a product, they can also help me on that?
Yes, you can control their R&D department. They can help you to design, but it depends. Yes, yeah. What you can do for me? Can you repeat what your name, please? I will keep share more information or interesting things about this market. If you have any questions or any interesting, just let me know, and I will try my best to assist you.